Ellie Sadler, my favorite paleontologist. What? She's not a paleontologist. She's a... Oh god, what is she? She is a paleobotanist. Hey guys! So this is actually a video recommendation from one of my hashtag drinking with friends fan members, Jake. Nick and I always see you there on Monday nights during our YouNow broadcasts, and you can always find Jake in the comment section of every single one of my videos. So Jake, for you, here is 10 random facts about Michael. The main reason I played The Sims as a kid was to create a house with myself and all of my middle school crushes. Mainly to woohoo. Thank God for that first date expansion pack. But like, I mean, I'm not even sorry about it. I'm sure all of you did the exact same thing, so I just pray that no one finds that computer, like, ever. My phobia is of frozen people and limbs. It is completely irrational, and I do understand that I live in Canada, but it all started back in grade 4. There was a woman that came from the University of Manitoba to my school with liquid nitrogen, and she made this entire presentation to our class. Everything was fine until the question period, where Andrew Wold, hashtag never forget, asked the question, what would happen if you put your hand in there? And her response is, if I put my hand in there and then smash it onto the table, it would break into a million different pieces. Thanks, bitch. I once broke both my legs at the exact same time. So this was when I was about 2 or 3. My sister and my best friend at the time were jumping down the stairs one at a time, and I am a very competitive person. I just want to be the best at everything. So I decided to one-up them by jumping down all of the stairs. Safe to say I landed on both my legs, and, you know, now my ankles click. But like, I was also like 2 or 3 and don't remember the pain, so success? Some of my favorite actors are only my favorite actors because they were in movies that I loved as a kid. For example, I was super excited to find out that Laura Dern was cast in the next episode of Star Wars because she was in Jurassic Park. Ellie Sadler, my favorite paleobotanist, is going to be in Star Wars! Eee! Don't get me wrong, she's a great actress, but like really the only reason I love her so much is because she was in Jurassic Park. Speaking of Star Wars, I had actually only ever grown up on the video games and the Lego sets. As big of a Star Wars fan as I am, the very first time I sat down and watched the movies was when I was like, I think 13? Whenever episode 3 was about to come out. Yeah, Revenge of the Sith. I saw Revenge of the Sith in the theaters, but before that I had never seen any of the movies, which is weird. My dad got me into a lot of movie series, but Star Wars was not one of them. He was not into that. I am not one for drugs, but I had a very serious caffeine addiction at one time in my life. It was a holiday season back when I worked retail in Winnipeg, and I swear I had to have a quad grande latte, which is like 2 more shots than it normally has, and a Red Bull, like a large Red Bull, just to get through the day. And if I didn't have it, I would be groggy, I would have the worst headache, and it was only until I started like feeling my heart beat out of my chest and like getting really shaky throughout the day that I realized I needed to cut back a little bit on that. Still obsessed with Starbucks though. I used to be obsessed with American Eagle. Ooh, I know it's hard to admit, but when I was 270 pounds, I could not shop at the mall. There was nothing that fit me at the mall. So when I started losing my weight, I went shopping with a friend found a pair of pants and a shirt that actually fit me at American Eagle, and my love was just devoted. We'll say devoted. For an entire year, it's basically all I wore. As I was shrinking, I wouldn't branch out to anything else. It was really, really sad, but thank God I grew out of that phase of my life. Y'all know I'm not exactly one for sports, but I get chills down my back every single time I talk about the Winnipeg Jets. It's really sad. I think it may be a lot to do with like hometown nostalgia and pride, but you know, they left for a large chunk of my life. I think they got bought out in like 94, 95 or something, so like I was around when they were there and then they left. So when they came back, like the city was just electric. Like I will never forget how amazing Winnipeg was when we finally got the Jets back. So I get chills like right now up and down my back. It's weird, I don't know, but go Jets go, and you know, I just love Winnipeg. People always ask me why I'm single, and the answer is because I either friend zone people immediately, or I see myself becoming that psycho person. Literally, I am a psycho in relationships. I see it happening, I know it's happening, I can't stop it, so I just take myself out of the situation. Sorry to all my ex-boyfriends, I know, I'm crazy. To any future prospects, you know, just deal with it until I snap myself out of being stupid. I think that is the best suggestion I have for anyone who wants to date me. Just let me be stupid and then let me snap out of it, you know? I will eventually. Often too late. While my mama and my papa raised me right, and I swear I don't have a single sexist or racist bone in my body, I still find the most offensive thing to be the funniest. And it's the first thing that pops in my head, and sometimes that gets me in trouble, so I have learned to just sit my cisgendered white male ass down and laugh in my head until I think of the second funniest thing I can come up with. Unless I am playing Cards Against Humanity, then you're asking for it. There you have it, 10 random facts about myself. Sadly, these were only a few of the things that I came up with. I really don't know what that says about me, but I'd like to thank Jake once again for suggesting to do this video, and if you have any video ideas that you'd like to see me do, let me know in the comments below, and it might be something that pops up on my channel very, very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a big old thumbs up, maybe share it with all your friends, and definitely subscribe below. Okay, love you guys, bye!